driving in, Zach?
Just got into Oregon about 5 minutes ago, and we're driving through a cloud right now with peace and fog.
Person you were 5 years ago. Man, and if that's the case, you know the definition of insanity, but we just keep doing it. Oh, maybe next year, maybe this next sermon will do it.
Okay, so hey everybody, we're here in, where are we at, Virgil? Beaverton, Oregon?
We're Beaverton, Portland border area. I mean, we're like in the woods, like in the woods.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm here with Seth and my friend Virgil. Virgil and I have known each other for about 15 years. Haven't seen him in like over 5 years. So this was a great part of the journey to get to hang out with him, and we're about to go on this epic hike according to Virgil. So tell us about this hike, Virgil, and what's gonna happen.
So it's like, I don't know, this mansion's like haunted, but some like really rich dude thought it'd be a cute idea to put this little mansion like on the top of this hiking place. And
sort of the summit, this place called the Pittock Mansion.
And icing on the cake.
We'll see what this is all about.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to read this thing again.
Pretty cool though. It reminds me of, well, I guess just any old mansion, but kind of makes me, it's like got an English feel to it, more of like a manor.
Georgiana, it's awesome.
100. I feel like I'm in like a Sherlock Holmes movie right here.
The mystery, my dear. It's like it's torn.
Yeah. Well, here we are. This is the, I don't know what side of the mansion this is, maybe the east or the west side, but it's overlooking Portland.
How beautiful.
Just got like a crazy rain shower that hit us, but we're not phased.
It totally stopped. We called it.
Yeah. Man, if you just pray, God will hear you, seriously.
It literally stopped within like 10 minutes after we prayed for it.
That's awesome. Cool. Any thoughts about life, you guys, or Portland, or State of the Union while we're up here on this high vantage point?
Man, it is beautiful up here. It's always beautiful at the top.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of like a journey, right? Well, as you journey through different parts of your life, whether Christian walk, it's always really beautiful at the top.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely worth it.
So we are here in Portland with my buddy. We came in to go to Blue Star Donuts this morning. Apparently it's that good, so we'll find out.
Says we should have some breweries tonight.
So what are your thoughts about Blue Star?
This is the Benzo donut. I might even say the Lambo donut.
All right, let's see what they've got. Wow. Sounds good. Look at this. This is insane. We got Mexican, hot chocolate. Look at that. Wow. What else do we have? We got raspberry, rosemary, buttermilk. Look at that. Oh. Rose. Chocolate almond ganache. That looks pretty amazing. That's probably what I'm going for. Okay. So tell us how you make the chocolate crunch there.
Chocolate crunch is a vanilla custard on the inside, chocolate ganache on top, and then chocolate covered puffed rice on top of that.
And so you guys get your recipes from France, is this true?
Well, our brioche recipe is based on a brioche recipe from France.
Okay.
Our chef over there, she's the one that basically makes all of these donuts a reality.
Wow. You guys are famous. We came all the way from California to check you out today.
Nice. We have 2 locations in California.
These are so good. Lambo donuts all day.
Maple bacon. What's that one?
Passion fruit, Nick.
Passion fruit. Let me try the passion fruit right now. He said it's that good. He said it's like eating sunshine is what somebody just said.
It's like the Virgil donut, man.
Wow.
This is some high-end donut.
Sunshine is not as bad as description. It's actually pretty good. My baby? My shine?
Yes.
Alright, so I am here at the Luis Palau World Headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon. So this is my very first time being here. I'm a part of the Next Generation Alliance, a network of evangelists and other ministers. And I'm super excited. I'm going to be meeting with a gentleman named Tom Moeller and hopefully get to see Andrew and Kevin Palau. Right now it's kind of a tumultuous time because Luis is not doing well with his health. And so obviously everyone's praying for him, and it's creating some administrative challenges for their ministry and kind of how they're going to eventually restructure some things once he's gone, because he's been a huge part of this whole thing. But we pray for his recovery, and we'll get to meet these guys in just a minute. See you in there.
So I've been with Palau, so I'm part of the festival. You know, the festival part, yeah. So
This is Tom Mueller, by the way, that I'm honored to know.
So yeah, there's a lot of restructuring that's taking place right now, and so just
the whole building basically with more of an open feel and kind of preparing for just the next generation, really, of kind of what they're called to do as a ministry. They've been in Oregon now for about almost 20 years then.
Yeah, over that. I mean, Luis has been here in the Portland area for, I think,
His whole
almost
life.
50 years.
Most of
You
his
know, like,
ministry.
so most of his ministries, I don't know the exact number, but yeah, I mean, I remember hearing the story. I think it was like they were doing a festival or a crusade in those days in
Yeah.
Colombia, I think it was, or
Wow.
Mexico City.
Wow. Oh yeah, I don't see how you can be an evangelist and not. So we're here now in Luis Palau's office. He's not here presently, so we get to pretend that we're him for a few minutes. And yeah, there's a picture of Jonathan Edwards up there. And it seems like he likes sailing too, because I saw some boats out there. I don't know if those are his. But that's beautiful, man. Wow. Cool to be here. Yeah, all these pictures, man. We could probably be here for an hour just looking at all these different pictures. I think what amazes me is just the legacy. You know, when you sit in an office like this and you see all these pictures and pictures with like top state officials or mayors or whatever. I just look at like somebody like Luis, and for myself, and really I would hope any of us. It's kind of like that's the end goal. We want to run the race well. We want to live a life worthy of our calling, and when you kind of look back at Luis, who's, getting close to going on and seeing the Lord Jesus face to face now, I mean, you could say, wow, that he really made a difference in his life. I think it inspires us to do the same, so praise God.
Absolutely.
Sound like we're on TV,
Yep, that's right.
I'm by myself, so.
There you go. Yeah.
Is this your office for now?
For now.
For now, yeah, it's like wherever you can find a spot.
Yeah. So technically, I can have any background I want now because I'm on a green screen. So I could be in Paris, I could be in Eugene, I could be on the moon actually with Elon Musk, and his car flying by around the Earth. Yeah. Here, Tom, would you do me the honors of?
Absolutely.
So I've been here at the Luis Palau headquarters. We've just done a tour. If you're going to watch any of this on video, depending on how we cut it, you've probably seen some of it already. But yeah, it's just a pleasure to be here. It's inspiring to me. I'm an evangelist, and I've been preaching the gospel for over 5 years now. And even before that, was involved with ministry. And I'm just here to learn and be blessed by the Palau ministry. And they really have a heart for young and upcoming evangelists, and I mean, it's not easy to get started. I mean, I can imagine Luis probably, everything is by the grace of God and by faith, but I can imagine probably the first 5 or 10 years of Luis's ministry, there were some struggles of, raising the funding and figuring out how everything's supposed to all work together. I mean, for me, like, I've organized some crusades myself in Nicaragua and Africa, working with other churches. Yeah. So it's like kind of a lot of what you guys are saying you do. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm doing that too, but instead of making the same mistakes for 10 years that other, ministries have had to work through, which, by God's grace, He sustains you. But I'm like, hey, if I can avoid those 10 years worth of mistakes, man, I want to learn. And it's also nice to be not the one who has to plan everything. So, for example, we were just in Eugene, Oregon. They did a great outreach at the University of Oregon called Come and See with Andrew Palau, Francis Chan, Phil Wickham. Tom was really the unsung hero kind of behind the scenes, really helping organize a lot of the churches. For almost a year it takes to really plan these big events, and so it was just great to get to go there. And my buddy Seth, who's doing the filming, he came out, and 39 people got saved that night.
Yeah, and I mean, an event like that, where it's like, that was groundbreaking for those, U of O, dark campus that, very, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. A dark campus of a whole lot of people who need the Lord, and so it was fun to hear Facebook reports and different people, believers who were going, never in a million years would I have thought that we would have gone to a united Christian event on U of O campus.
What's the aftermath of the donuts, bro?
Dude, I'm dying.
I'm feeling great, actually. The donuts are sitting well with me, but I have a different kind of pain. I was explaining to the guys that one of my teeth cracked off, and so I've got a bit of an exposed nerve, and it's going crazy. But the donuts were great. So we just got out of the meeting with the Palau Association. It was super cool, great time there. And now we're in Portland, and so here we are. And then you get to see this beautiful view, all this beautiful river. Oh, what do you think of the city so far of Portland?
Water's great. It's essential to life, man. It's like the juice for life.
He's going swimming.
Let's go surfing, guys. Let's go surfing.
So we're here at Salmon and 3rd Street, kind of like a little taste of the middle of Portland here. We got kind of a cool park, statue thing going on. We're on our way to, where's our destination? The Court District. All right, so we'll see you guys there in just a minute. All right, guys. You're about to get tried for your crimes in the Pioneer District Courthouse over here, and while you're waiting, you can get some taco truck food.
Taco truck everywhere.
Okay, so we made it to Barista, which is like a famous, supposedly one of the better, if not the best coffee shops in Portland, so we'll be the judge of that soon, right guys? Virgil, show us how it's done, Virgil.
Straight river water. That's fresh water right there. Just
Nice.
constant flowing. Like God's love.
Booyah. Boom. You're on candid camera. All right, well here I am at 11th and Couch in downtown Portland. We are heading to the Deschutes Brewery. This is a really famous brewery. Actually has some amazing great beers that you can get out in California. So this is it. I don't know if this is their only facility, but this is the one in Portland that we're about to do. Mirror Pond, you see all these different ones right there. Boom, this is it. This is it, guys. This is the main entrance of the brewery right here. Boom, look at it. All this cool stuff. What up, man? This is my first time here.
Nice.
You're on TV.
Yeah, we'll be on YouTube soon.
Yeah, I know.
Next star.
So tell me, like, is this the main hub where you guys do all your brewing, or do you guys have other facilities?
No, we do have the other facility, which is in Bend.
Okay.
We have our Bend, Oregon facility. That's like our main restaurant. That's also where our main plant is. And then we have here, I think it's a 20-barrel system.
Okay. So literally everything that you get in all the supermarkets and everything, you guys brew in these two locations?
Yes, exactly. And we actually don't, the beer that we brew here, as far as I know, is not produced in a sent to the supermarket.
Okay, so
it's in Bend for our main plant.
That's in Bend,
Here,
okay.
A lot of the beers that we have here are just, you're really going to find it in Portland.
Wow.
But we do things like Artisan, Wonderland, and our more well-known beers here as well.
Okay.
Time to time, it just kind of depends on what's going on with the larger picture, basically. But,
Awesome. Well, I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you.
no worries. Cheers.
Dude, this is it, man. I am so excited right here. Look at this. Look at this vibe. What are you thinking, man?
Oh man, freaking donuts, man.
Donuts, you crazy. So they've got a killer sour. I was just talking to the guys at the front.
Nice.
They've got like a grapefruit sour. And dude, remember I was telling you about the chain breaker?
Yeah.
Dude, they said they stopped producing that now. I couldn't believe it. I was so depressed. I mean, that's like my favorite beer. Okay, so we're in one of our final stops in Portland. We're going to be staying tonight with a great guy that we just met in Eugene. His name is Kirk Peterson. He's the, I'm assuming, Western director for the Alpha course with Nikki Gumbel, for anybody who's heard of that. It's pretty well known in some Christian circles. And so, yeah, we're just hanging out with him, going to have some dinner, get to know the family, and then we're heading back tomorrow. There's our host. This is Kirk.
This is for capturing the road trip?
Yeah, just capturing everything. Hope you don't mind me being a little tourist. Doing my road trip videoing here.
Okay, here's going to make everything
Is it good? 1 second. Hey, Hera.
a little bit.
Hero's probably our most photogenic, FYI. So.
Okay.
You guys just did an addition, you said?
We did. So
This is a really nice place. Like it. Seems like a quiet neighborhood. It's almost Beaverton here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Beaverton School District, Portland. We're like right in the middle.
Okay.
So.